Hey, folks, just wanted to do a message. My feelings to the people of Ukraine and Russia. Today, I'm wearing as close as I can get to the Ukrainian colors. So, uh, Godspeed and all of that. I just wanted to share that this is a moment in time, much like Xerxes and Leonidas, the 300. And Russia is Xerxes, and Ukraine is Leonidas in the 300. So, what we do in life will echo through eternity. So, to the Russians, I caution you that when this is done, should it be done, that the suicide rate of your veterans is going to skyrocket. And while there may be victory, possibly, or defeat, we do not know yet, the cost will be devastating to your veterans for this, what will be deemed by half of your population as a dishonorable act. While as from the Ukrainian side, they will be Leonidas, and their names will echo in eternity with grace, honor, and glory. While the names of the Russian men and women that participate in this day or this week will echo in eternity as disgrace and no honor and no glory. And so your suicide rate will begin to skyrocket within your veteran population. We in America know what that's like. Daily, veterans commit suicide in numbers. And this has not ended for a long, long time. This continues on. So there is no escape from that which we do that echoes through eternity. Know and be aware of that. For your time is coming, Xerxes. Your time will be at hand where you will grieve for years, not a day, but for years. That which echoes through eternity, oh, if you are on the wrong side, leaves a lasting stain to an entire culture. Not just those poor people who have been ordered into this place and will fulfill their orders, the orders of politicians that do not strap their children on these tanks. They do not load the weapons, they do not fire the weapons, nor do they bring home the curse of war, an unjust war, a dishonorable war. And that price you will have to pay, and that message goes out to Russia. God bless you. Do not hold this against your young men and women of your military, but rather put it where it belongs, on the shoulders of those who led you to this. For the young men and women driving those tanks, doing these deeds, have no choice. Once entered into combat, we must back each other in brothers in arms. That is our honor. That honor must be. When we enter the fields of honor, we must be together. There is no choice. One cannot turn and run and leave his brother or sister hanging. So do not hold it against your young men and women, but rather try and help them as they come home, because they will never be right again. Half may, but half will not. Okay? And to those in Ukraine, I celebrate you, for you have the honor of a glorious death, should that come upon you, that will echo through eternity as noble, great, and very honorable. Okay? So the echoes on that side will be good, or the echoes on the other side will not be. Okay? And we know this how from history, Xerxes and Leonidas. How do we remember Leonidas in the 300? How do we remember Xerxes? Right? So think about this, strong and hard. And people of Russia, you're going to struggle with this, as us Americans know. Okay? This is your Vietnam, only worse, because you know many of these people. We went to a foreign place. We went to a place of of survival. You will be on your neighbor. And that, I don't know how a nation may or may not recover from. You all need to think about this, and this is my caution to you and my message to you today as a Russian. And as a Ukrainian, should the time come that you should perish, it will be an honorable death. And it will echo through eternity as such. As a Russian, well, I hope that you have better skills at pulling your young people through this when they come home. Suicide is not fun. To watch those who should have honor and glory to yet choose to take their own life because they never felt that way. Okay? So no matter how you feel, think about what's coming for all of you and your nation. And even remember Kyle, one of our American decorated men, may he rest in peace, was taken by another military person. You see, two different souls came back from the fields of honor. One who tried to deal with it and assimilate and honor the decorations and write a book. The other came back with a broken soul. And we lost two that day. One imprisoned and the other dead. Okay? So I want you to think about that, how the souls will echo through eternity as well. Okay? So consider that for both sides. Consider what is about to happen should it happen. Hopefully, they will resolve something today and none of this will come to pass. I just want to share this. I saw pictures of the Russian young men, and I've seen that look before, and it is not good. And I only laugh in this moment that woe unto you who goes this day, okay, into that conflict as Xerxes, a part of Xerxes, okay? So be careful, be watchful, care for those young men and women, no matter which side you are on, for they are only doing what they have to do. It is the politicians that bring us to this place, not the young men and women that actually do the deed, okay? So please remember that. And with Ukraine, I stand with you and know that should you perish on this day, it will be an honorable and glorious death. Should you survive, you will have no regret. If you're a Russian, well, I'm afraid to tell you it will be the opposite. I hope everybody fares well and fare thee well. Jim out.